Hello and welcome back to Oliver Clapworthy Music, and in this week's video I am going to be taking a look at the band Tuff Luck, and they are back. They have returned with their new single called Get Ready, and I'm so excited. Roll the titles. So Tuff Luck, as I mentioned, have returned. They've spent a year off getting a new lineup together, new music together, and this is the first of that new music. We've got the lead singer Micah on the cover, and I will take full credit for this cover in the way that I did it to the right size for the DistroKids, not DistroKids, TuneCore. So without me, this artwork wouldn't be on here. You're welcome. I do love the drum part in this song, and based on like what I've heard of other new Tuff Luck songs, I'm interested on why they've released this one as a single, because I think like Take My Lovin', Imitator, Traffic Light, they're all great songs. They could all be released as singles, but this one, interesting. I do love this artwork. I have to say this because I'll elaborate on what I said in the intro, by the way. So basically, they uploaded this to TuneCore, and they were like, and TuneCore came up with an error message. It was like not the right pixels, and so I was like, oh, I'll just redo it on what I use Vista Create on how I do all my gig posters and resize them for the ticket sites. And so I just resized it for them, sent it back to them. But I did not create this. I will try and find out who created this and tag them in the description. I can't remember who did it, but needless to say, it's a great piece of artwork and I really like it. It really encapsulates the vibe of Tuff Luck. Okay, now I see why this was released as a single. It's groovy. It's got some great lyrics. Like Micah's such an incredible songwriter and vocalist. Like she is amazing, and I really love this band because like over the past year, I would say I've watched them like grow and become the band they are now. They headlined the Troubadour in London a couple of days ago, but I've really watched this band grow in real time because I was living with 3 of the members, and I've really watched them like excel in everything in all of their music and get to this point, the releasing music point, and then going to do whatever comes next. And what comes next for Tuff Luck? 2 gigs coming up in the next few months. Sound Factory Exchange Takeover in November, which I'll be vlogging, and also supporting King Chameleon along with Amri at the Jam Jar. Both gigs I'll be going to because love this band. Sound of a new change forming. We've been beaten black and blue. Yeah, we've been shot down and abused. Red will always stain a white collar. Say how much bloodshed for $1. The summer's cold and the winter's hot. The forest
forest burn and the city's flood. Still
I will say this now. It sounds so much better through my headphones than it does on like a standard TV or smart speaker. It sounds so much better like on here. And I think a lot of the credit goes to Julian Widows for producing, mixing, mastering, and like the producing is great on this single. Obviously, Julian Widows is Noah's dad, and so all the producing has been done in house, and it sounds so professional. Like it sounds great.
say how much bloodshed for a dollar. The summer's cold and the winter's hot. The forest burn and the city's flood. Still pushing gas for some cash. A money man will make a smash. But don't you feel it growing steadily? The change is coming.
We've got some keyboards in there that Noah's recorded because I was there when he was learning the parts. But what I do love about this mix and this track is like the double layers of vocals, which are really, really noticeable, sound great. And also, yeah, that organ part, that keyboard part, it just fits so well in this track.
The summer's cold and the winter's hot. The forest burn and the city's flood. Still pushing gas for some cash. A money man will make a smash. But don't you feel it growing steadily? The change is coming, come on, get ready. They don't care if you're a mother, a father, daughter.
I can sort of hear some like maybe some early Stones influences in this. Like, even though they're a funk rock band, I feel like there's more elements of the 60s, 70s classic rock as well as the funk influences. I kind of see Tuff Luck as a 70s rock rather than 70s funk. But it's got like the rock rhythm section with a funk and soul vocal, which is, it's really interesting. Like, I've not really heard anything like that before, because it's usually just full on funk or full on rock. It's never like blended together like Tuff Luck blend together their influences, because they're influenced by a lot of different things. I know Micah's influenced by a lot of funk, a lot of soul, because it's the music she listens to like out and about. And Noah and Tom are very like in the 70s classic rock, because they were trying to test my knowledge on that when I was living with them. But I like all the different influences. It really adds a lot to the song and the songwriting.
Son, sister, or brother, just as long as the profit's larger. Capital blinding them from slaughter. So we've been beaten black and blue. Yeah, we've been shot down and abused. Red will always stain a white collar. Say how much bloodshed for a dollar. Don't you feel it growing steady? The change is coming, come on, get ready. Something brewing in the upstate.
I like these parts of, if there's anything I know about Tuff Luck, is that for one, they create their songs, they write some really, really long songs like Imitator and Take My Lovin' are 7 minutes long each. But one thing I just really love is their instrumental parts, like in the middle of a song. Like this part. This part. I love this part. Credit to Benny Ryan on the drums as well. I have to say that, really. Anyway, continue.
Something brewing in the air today. A rumble echoing from yesterday. Combine all your strength to take the weight. Share the love to combat the hate. Then to violence and then to war. Create a world worth really living for. No more time to lose, no time to waste. A change is on its way. Do you hear it?
I mean, that whole middle section, there's a lot to unpack in this middle section, but like that transition from that sort of middle late bridge section to straight back into the verse, absolutely seamless, very, very smooth. And it's what they do best, really. It's the transitions between each section.
Share the love to combat the hate. Then to violence and then to war. Create a world worth really living for. No more time to lose, no time to waste. A change is on its way. Do you hear it calling? Sound of a new change forming. Do you hear it calling? Sound of a new change forming. So we've been beaten, black and blue. Yeah, we've been shot down and abused. Red will always stay in a white collar. Say how much bloodshed for a dollar. Don't you feel it growing steady? A change is coming, come on, get ready.
I just love this song. Like, I think because this will be released first, I'll listen to it over and over and over again, and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is my favorite Tuff Luck song, and then they'll probably drop like Traffic Light or Take My Love In, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's my favorite now, actually. But at the moment, I love the warmth of the mix, like the mixing and mastering, the way it's produced. It sounds authentic. It sounds like they're 70s inspired. This song sounds like it could have been released in the 70s. Like, it doesn't sound like it's a song that, if I had been told this song was released in the mid 70s when it's the peak of the funk scene, I'd be like, yeah, cool. I wouldn't bat an eyelid.
Change is coming, come on, get ready.
I like that part on the keyboard, like do do do. Wow. So I love that song. It's great. Let's jump over to the other screen. What song? Like, welcome back, Tuff Luck. You've been dearly missed. I have missed Tough Luck releasing music on a regular basis, and it seems to me they're back, like gigging and releasing music. Like, oh my god, I love them so much. But if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of music, more of Tough Luck, and more of this kind of video. And thank you very much for watching.